Hello there.
So it seems like we got a new character who's here to stay for a while. Brother Muzon has arrived on the scene, ladies and gentlemen, and we're here to continue the journey of The Wire. I am yet to upload episodes 7, 8, and 9 on the channel, so I'm getting right into 10 as we speak without uploading those videos and without seeing your comments and reactions. So apologies if I haven't picked up on anything from the previous episodes that have been told to me in the comments. But what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot. And today we are up to episode 10 of The Wire season 2. Almost done, baby. 3 episodes to go of this season. This one is titled Storm Warnings. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing, and let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. I hope with each season the team gets like an office upgrade. So if this all goes well, hopefully Daniels does get his detail and does get an office upgrade too for his team. Presbeluski, first on site. I like how in that meeting at the end of the last episode, they talked about monitoring everything for a couple of months. And obviously, this little montage at the beginning of here is indicating like the sort of passing of time. The continuing surveillance on Frank Sobotka, the Greeks, and everything. They got all the cars on GPS now. Damn. I keep the ends out for the tide. That's Presbeluski's work of art, baby.
Fucking A.
That's his Mona Lisa. He pays to go with the union card every time. Ziggy.
Yeah, shit is good. Next time we re-up though, tell them old man we need about 700-800 more of them diamonds, right? I ain't even seen shit like this since.
Hey, business is booming.
Yeah.
Yo, cheese.
What the fuck is up now? String, what's up, man?
What up? Can't call it. How's that package?
How's it look? Shit is good.
I want you to extend to these motherfuckers all the hospitality West Baltimore is famous for. Heard?
Yeah, you want us to fuck them up?
No, dog. We're giving them 221, 734, Saratoga. We keep the rest. Now, if anybody's starting this shit, they're gonna have to answer to me, all right? Directly. You heard me, right? All right.
There's gonna be some tension initially, but they gotta let it slide.
What's this off-brand niggas gonna do with a project tower?
Man, fall back, youngin'. Gonna show y'all motherfuckers how to grind out here, alright?
Hey, maybe this competitive spirit's good for the selling and the money, alright?
I heard you, man. I did.
I hope it just doesn't get too competitive, you know? Like,
It don't make no sense.
You like the new product we're selling? It makes sense now?
Proposition Joe's coming through.
Followed some of them in real time.
Now with this little toy here, there's something else we can do.
Oh, that looked like the GTA map.
Whoa.
That's 7 days. Of
That's
where our
not Baltimore,
targets
that's Los
have been
Santos.
set up.
And look at 2 locations only where 3 or 4 cars have stopped at the same time for longer than 5 minutes.
One X is a dive of a diner down on South Clinton.
The other's on the western shore of Fort Howard down past Edgemere.
F&A, baby.
Maybe we get a photo of the boss man or tag him.
Totally cool. Where do you even get this stuff?
DEA for the trackers. McNulty pulled the software from his pals at the FBI field office. And we can pull Herc and Carver off the warehouse and give them the diner. McNulty, Bunk, you guys take Fort Howard.
Yo, Herc and Carver still on. They still on the warehouse, man. Warehouse patrol. Yo, Presbeluski gonna have some fun with it. Oh, I was about to say he gonna have some fun with that software. He gonna enjoy it. He like doing the nitty gritty work on the inside.
What the fuck, Frank? You might as well start posting them things, right? I mean, shit, if you're gonna run, you might as well come out and say so.
Yeah, he ain't getting that one more year.
ain't personal, It's just I want to finish what I started with the dredging issue.
And you don't think I'm good enough to handle it?
This case needs closure, boys.
Oh my gosh,
My
this
heart of
brother.
hearts, I know you're the kind of bastards to put Sobotka where he needs to be.
He reached out to the FBI.
One other thing you federals can help me with,
That's that major power.
and if you don't mind, a little discretion is called for.
You reported the van stolen, right?
It was my feeling that the theft of a vehicle from a departmental lot would reflect poorly on the department. Thing is, I know you boys have got enough reach to maybe get the van back without no big dust-up. As a favor for me having brought you the whole case.
I don't think these tricks are gonna work with these FBI boys, Valchek. Maybe it will, but
Get their asses back across town where they belong.
Yo, man, we run them off. We run off the good dope, so.
I'm just saying. They all the time hustling around, cutting prices and doing shit. You're right.
telling you, one bad look, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna kick off.
Yo, what's up, soldier? 25, $2 in the coke kicker. Yo, I give you $2.15 plus the ice on top for free. What? That'll work.
Oh man, oh this rivalry ain't gonna be good. It ain't gonna be
That's what's
good.
up. See, the game now is that we gotta sell more of this good shit than they do.
What? Get the fuck out. What, you mean to tell me there's a West Side nigga that know how to sell shit without sticking a pistol in a fiend's face?
Yeah, dog. And you better get used to it, cause y'all ain't selling shit until we bone ass dry. Believe that.
All right, nigga, whatever, man. All right, cottage cheese, chest ass motherfucker.
Alright, maybe a good business competition is healthy. It's good, but like one day it's gonna get to the stage where one guy does not have a temper and he gonna pull a piece out on someone. Okay, it's just the way it rolls.
That's good. Easy.
Without that billboard in my face, I wouldn't have known.
How could you know?
It was the wingtips.
The billboard.
Beady eyes, definitely. Tight asses. Oh, definitely.
Lieutenant Daniels, Agents Settles and Mason. Major Valchek said you'd be expecting us.
No.
You listening to this fool saying that the East Side is wilder than the West Side because of some shit about East Side folks drink port wine while the West Side do sharing?
Port Mega Man do crazy shit.
I love how this guy sort of answered what I was gonna say there. Like, you listening to this fool? Like, he answered the sort of roll on of what the audience was thinking about Valchek, you know, saying that Daniels was expecting him. You listening to this fool? I love that sort of, I love that cut right there. It's cool.
But talk to this fool. For me, leastways, the difference between East and West goes back to one man, Frank Matthews. Pee-wee Matthews? Hey, the brother went up New York and got in bed with them Italians. The only one from this
Italians.
town got a piece of that French connection. What the hell Pee-wee got to do with anything? Because Frank was West Side. Had it like that.
I love how the old heads are talking about it.
When you got a steady supply, you run shit like a business. Somebody gets hurt, there's a reason. Not like this foolishness we got today. Excuse me.
That's brother. Oh, I thought it was brother Muzon. Oh, so
What you say,
Omar.
Omar?
Ain't no thing. No, I got something for you, right? I'll come around less than I did. So what up, Butch? How you holding up, baby?
Self-reflecting on you, I'm good.
It's for my people.
I love his singlet. I am the American dream.
A little something for a rainy day.
Oh, nicely done, nicely done. Like I always say, it pays to go with a union card every time. Turn the fucking radio down, Zig. Will you get a goddamn car ready? I mean, for Christ's sakes, we ain't got all night. So holes so they don't think it's an inside job. So they don't look at the union. Welcome aboard, Chief.
Fair play, Ziggy. Fair play. You know what? People gotta start disposing of their stuff in places that can't be found. Like, come on, man. First, we thought with the guns in the bag last episode, that was gonna go splash. It didn't. It went thud. Now we got Ashley finding the money.
That you?
Is she pregnant?
I was gonna go shopping.
When do we get to the part where you do all kind of shit for me? When do we get to that part?
Oh, so you passed the point of lifting a grocery bag or two?
You try being me like this?
Yeah, she was. I noticed the baby belly. Congrats, I'm happy for you too. You know what? That's going to be crazy. But we didn't need to come with that energy. Frustrations.
Almost $4,000.
I love how the camera sort of panned across right there to behind the TV, and that sort of the edge of the TV divided the frame sort of like half and half with Kima, and I forgot her girlfriend's name, but with her girlfriend out of the frame. And I feel like that was intentional right there to sort of display Kima's thoughts at the moment, in terms of like her mind's not even on her girlfriend and her unborn child that's coming, and she's sort of trying to block that out at the moment, like the camera blocked the sort of girlfriend with the back of the TV as the camera maneuvered behind it. I feel like that was quite intentional right there to give us an insight into what Keem is sort of thinking at the moment, you know. That's just how I see it, because I feel like that wouldn't be an intentional sort of pan across behind the TV and deliberately blocking Keema's girlfriend. I feel like that's an insight, or sort of like that's sort of just trying to highlight to us that what's going on in her mind at the moment and who she's thinking about.
I know it is.
Or what she's thinking about.
The Greek guy, the one with the warehouse, he pays me in cash. Keeps it off the books so we don't have to pay the taxes and benefits, right?
And you saved all that.
Gave me a bump, too. Pulling down like 7 a week. I was saving that up to give to you for the new apartment.
What happened to that new apartment? He said to start looking. And it's clearly been a couple of months. Well, now she knows where it is.
You know what I'm saying, dog? So I'm like, I don't be understanding how these hoes be acting sometimes and shit, you know? So I tell the bitch, I'm like, bitch, either you suck dick or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen. What's up, my brother? Oh, what? You slinging bean pies up in here or something? You know what I mean? You with the nation, homie? Because either you a Muslim or your mama need to stop laying your clothes out in the morning.
I'm here to represent the interests of a Mr. Barksdale. Are you familiar with Mr. Barksdale?
Yo, this guy gonna catch so many bodies. It's not even funny in this show. Oh my gosh. The Baltimese Gus Fring is here. I know he's from New York, but he got dual citizenship, okay? This guy got multiple passports. I'm telling you right now. He's so well versed. He's so well educated. He's sophisticated. The way he speaks, the way he dresses.
Yeah, that name ring out, but so do mine.
The polar opposites right here.
Cheese, man.
Mr. Cheese, I see. And who do you work for, Mr. Cheese?
Who do I work for?
Correct in assuming that you are not employed by Mr. Barksdale?
Hell yeah.
Because if that is the case, then I have to insist that you leave.
This nigga serious?
Let me be emphatic. You need to take your black ass across Charles Street where it belongs.
What? Hold on now. Hold on now. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what this is. He ain't what he think. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we got permission to grind in these here towers. Second of all, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you need.
No! Oh, damn! He done shot the cheese! Brother Muzone!
Get off! Get off!
Pellets in plastic. Bradshaw. What you need be concerned about is what's seated in the chamber now. A copper-jacketed hollow point, 120-grain hot street load of my own creation. So you need to think for just a moment and ask yourself, what do I have to do before this man raise up his gun again?
Let's go.
The Black John Wick as well.
Good day to you, sir.
Yo, Bubbles like... Bring the books back out. Bring the books back out.
I'm
Let's
in agreement
educate
with
these
the agent's
fools.
assessment. The union is why we're in the room with you. You okay with that? We work the case together.
Okay.
So we'll copy all the bureau's 302s to the lieutenant and Miss Pearl.
Lucky McNulty
Your
wasn't in
paperwork
here.
should CC Squad 6 in my office as well. Okay. I'll start pumping your casework into our system. See what leads that might generate.
Oughtn't you be laid up resting? Gunshot ain't nothing to trifle with. Sure to do hurt. But this here worked just fine. Tell Stack polish it up good and put $7.50 on it. Shame to let a good toaster get away over a frayed cord. A whole passel of hard-ass hitters took a go at Brother Muzone and ain't lived to say shit about it. We go at the boy, no telling what might get stirred up. And if Stringer take a shot, he crosses Avon on it.
Man, put a bounty on him. Let some bushwhacking fiend back shoot his ass.
Oh, I pinned money on him, and first thing he come at me? Shit.
Shit.
Might as well just shoot myself now and get it over. There is one boy who could just pull this off. Only he won't take contract money.
Are we talking about Omar? Omar going after Brother Muzon? That'll be interesting. It definitely ain't this white boy. Okay. I've seen this movie before. What movie is it? Is like, oh, I've seen it before. I've seen this sort of concept before where like another team comes into another team from like another district or another like sort of jurisdiction, and it's like the exact copies of one another. Like it wasn't like they come up against a different team. It was like Fast and Furious 6. That's the scene it reminds me of. Remember in Fast and Furious 6 when they're looking at the team they're going up against, and he's like, this good dude looked like the White Hulk. Like, you remember that? Like Tyrese Gibson was just talking about like, yeah, they're exact polar opposites. Like, oh shit, we're going about himself. It's like, Brian, since when did you become a girl? Yeah, it's Fast and Furious 6. That's what sorry, my mind just thinks weirdly sometimes.
Aim for center mass. Make sure the man goes down.
No problem. I got the 3 on the left.
Flex your muscles. Yo, Team Baltimore all the way. Sorry, Team Police all the way. Fuck the fans.
I don't see it.
Yo, this season is picked up. Picked up.
Forgive me, but how am I to know you did not ship them empty?
Oh, I just don't know, you know? Let me see. Maybe if I had a 4 megapix, 3-time optical, fully digitalized camera, I could have taken some quality photos of them bananas in its cans.
They did business on the cameras.
I forgot my camera got busted. Or you know what I could do? I could get old Boris to skulk around them docks, you know? Keep the old commie red eye on them containers. Make sure the dock boys are playing me straight.
They are what I ordered.
Yes. I got you the S-Series in the colors that you wanted. I even got one parked outside. You want to see?
Outside. Now.
I'm just taking her out for a spin, Chief. I'm gonna put her back tonight.
He receiving his first independent check. Not a check, sorry, cash. Why he upset?
Wait one. You know, them cars list out at better than 60 thou each.
20% was last week. Today the quote is 10. Still, it's good money for a few hours work, eh?
No! Oh no! No fucking way! We had a deal, motherfucker, a deal! You listen to me. It was my fucking ass out there on the line. Mine. And this piddling shit is the best that you come up with? You don't play me like that. You don't. Fuck you. You thieving Greek cunt.
Malaka! Malaka, yeah, I saw the Malaka coming a mile away.
Sicurissimo. You do not know that one, eh, Chief? But you know Malaka, yes? Now you know Malaka with dress.
They did have a deal, man, for 20%. You can't be driving around with a number plate like that, man. Come on. Wait, is it? Oh, it's one. It looks like one of those new car number plates. I think like a display one. Yo, Ziggy gonna get the piece. Yeah, Ziggy gonna get the piece. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. He was looking at it last episode. In broad day. That guy did not need to catch a stray like that. Stray rounds in the second episode as well.
Please.
This is gonna have disastrous consequences. Yo, really? You gonna do that to him? Oh, Ziggy's done. Yeah, that guy did not deserve it. Ziggy was a ticking time bomb this season. Like, that was coming. It was only like one more thing that was gonna push him over the edge. And it was that. Obviously, he's a horrible individual for murdering someone, but I kind of... Really, we're going to have such a...
Get on the boat first, then put the preserver on.
See, wait. We're going to have such sort of like a tragic scene right there, and we're just going to cut to Bunk with a life vest on, with a life jacket on. Like, come on, man. It makes Bunk even look bigger. But, I feel bad for Ziggy in terms of, like, he feels so misplaced this season, or, like, he feels, like, so misplaced in the world he's in. And he's just trying to, I feel like he's just trying to prove everyone wrong, because he constantly gets put down because of his size, because, listen, he doesn't help himself sometimes with his decisions, and he's probably trying to live up to his father's name as well. Like, I think that's a big, sort of thing, having that Sobotka name as well, and yeah, he just feels like this scrawny little individual, and I kind of feel sorry for him in that scene right there. Clearly in a state of shock, and he clearly, I feel like he regrets doing what he did. And I love how sort of the timer came up, or sort of like the timer ticked for the parking, and it sort of like snapped him back into reality. Because I feel like in that sort of moment in what he did, going into the store and doing the shooting, I just feel like he completely zoned out from the world. And even you had sort of like the ear-ringing noise and stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens to Ziggy, because he's clearly staying at the scene of the crime, and he could get arrested and potentially become an informant if they get to him. And it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out, because this is the son of Frank Sobotka killing one of the Greeks, like killing one of their key sort of individuals that imports and exports products in and out. So yeah, oh, my bad.
It's easier that way.
Yeah? Y'all trying to drown my ass? Come on. Got it.
Here.
Oh, they're probably gonna survey the diner from
I know this. I know this one.
and fishing is sort of like the disguise.
Haywood.
Bam! Here we go.
Typed? You ready for your John Hancock? You just have to initial each page and then sign at the end.
This an affidavit?
Just checking this. Is the official record, right, Chief?
gonna play in court.
Can it change something? Yeah, it's only one. You know, you type said. Here, see?
Said?
Yeah. He wasn't saying, please don't shoot me. It was more begging. You know? Double G. He's begging me. I mean, it doesn't like mess you up though, right?
No, it's more descriptive like that. It's good. Thanks.
I love how he talked about he talked about begging with the double G, and then it sort of racked focus as well on the close up of his hands with the double G's and the I. I don't know. I just like it. I know it's backwards, but like interesting.
Quiet. No one in or out of there.
It's kind of nice out here. Moonlight on the water.
Yeah, they're doing some surveillance.
Lapping gently against the boat.
That's what I'm asking.
I like Russell.
If something comes up on the job, how would you handle it? I mean,
He's been a cool introduction.
Till now, not much came up.
but now, say something comes up. I mean, say we do a raid or something. What would you do?
Guess I'd try to get the sitter to stay. Maybe call my folks like I did tonight. You know how it is with kids. You gotta be there.
But you wouldn't miss it. I mean, with everybody rolling out and you having to head home.
Keeps going like this, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That I feel like that shows the contrasting personalities between Kima and Russell right here. Kima's clearly got a child on the way, and I feel like her priorities need to be set right. And McNulty has said it since season 1. She lives for this stuff. I feel like she gets an adrenaline rush. She loves, doing the raids and loves the action and things like that. Otherwise she wouldn't have taken this gig after being shot. She knows what comes with the job. She would have left the police force after being shot if she didn't have or she didn't have the opportunity to come back to this again, in my opinion. And it's interesting that they're having this conversation here, and that she's not really coming clean with Russell yet. I just feel like she should just lay it on the table, but clearly doesn't know how to. And then again, it goes back to the shot as well I was talking about with the TV, and I feel like I'm becoming I feel like I was more right in saying that before, in terms of like she might begin to block her girlfriend out of her life and focus on the police work. Because with a kid is a life-changing experience. I haven't had a kid, I don't know, but from what I've heard, it's a life-changing experience. And you got to put your effort, you got to put your heart and soul into the kid as well. And it challenges couples, and it could lead to a breakup. Like it's a big thing, and it's a big decision in life. And I also want to commentate on Proposition Joe. That guy's one slick motherfudger doing that stuff. And Ziggy himself, I just feel like I want to add again to the actor who plays Ziggy. I feel like he done a fantastic job this episode thus far, especially in making me feel a bit making me sympathize for him, because Ziggy's been the running joke this season. I feel like making multiple bad decisions, but I feel like it's not, he didn't shoot the Greek over the money. It's definitely not over the money. It's the disrespect time and time again. And like I said before, he was a ticking time bomb. It was only a matter of time before one incident of disrespect happened, before that obviously sort of took him over the edge.
How about family?
Damn, not even Nick or his dad?
All right, to bring you up to speed, we've got agents in La Havre.
Shagging leads for the manifest of the Talcott.
Also, bringing the FBI in this is a very bad decision. I just remembered
The origin for the illegal
the
containers.
FBI agent from San Diego could potentially get a hold of this information that the FBI is now on them.
Need to track back to where all those cans came
So they might like completely shut down for a while.
We may be assholes. On the upside, there's an awful lot of us. Hey, let me get this to the computer for the boys overseas.
There's a massive detail now.
Anything from that shithole of a diner?
Yo, we need to get Russell a pay rise as well for what she's working on at the moment. Surely.
Well, I'm going back on the water. One meet, we're on the sky.
See, I just said that. This Malacca right here, man. Oh my gosh. He's too high up. He's too high up. That's so frustrating, man.
Talcott lines in Wednesday.
Hopefully,
I'm gonna send Nick for a number.
the Baltimore boys
The
and
Greeks
girls,
again?
2 and 2
Who
together,
else?
They sure do stir up the shit, them Greeks do.
that they shut down their operation or slowing things down as soon as the FBI came in.
Hey, Nicky boy, just in time.
Uncle Frank.
What? What happened?
Ziggy.
The fuck is it this time?
He shot. They're saying he shot 2 of the Greeks. Last night, they're saying.
Shot? He shot?
Fucking Christ. He's locked up. He's fucking charged with murder.
The Greeks?
Double G and one of the kids that works down the store on the avenue with him. They're saying he walked in there. He went in.
Why was he there? Where were you? Where the fuck were you?
Frank, I didn't know.
Didn't know what? What didn't you know? What the fuck is Ziggy doing anywhere near the fucking Greeks?
I don't know, I don't.
You don't know, you're supposed to. You're his fucking cousin.
And you're his father.
You're his father.
Thank you. That gotta hurt. That gotta hurt Frank. That gotta hurt Frank.
They're on you with wiretaps. Several phones, several addresses.
This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. Of course, the FBI has to come in and F things up. Obviously, they don't know, but like... Yeah, that's that doomsday message. Shut down. I don't even know how to read Greek, understand Greek, but...
Hey, they forgot your fries. No.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna
forgot
miss
your
him coming
fries.
out of the
My
diner
fries are
because
right
they're
here.
arguing over fries.
Those are my fries. Bitch, everything I say you hear backwards. Fries are mine, boy. Go ahead.
One
Eat the
one
fries, you
10-second
fat fuck, see if I
lapse
fucking care.
of concentration. No wonder y'all can't be trusted sometimes. There's no faith. You're tarnishing your reputation.
Good digs, people, everything you needed. And what does he give me? Right up the fucking ass, Lieutenant.
Listen to this fool.
You're going to get some.
Roll in, get your shit. You want to do it your way, fine. But you ain't gonna use my people to fuck me. Get your gear. I'm pulling you.
There's work? You said...
Get your narrow ass back to the district before I slap you with insubordination. Move, shitbird.
That is so deserved, but like, he can't do that. He can't do that.
Detective, my office.
And what office? You might as well just say it in front of everyone. They all know Valchek is in the wrong as well. But Presbeluski just had to stay in line there, man. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah. We go from a serious scene yet again to bunk on the water. He enjoying himself too
Page
much.
1134. Target number 2 is coming at your 20.
Copy that. We're on it good. 1134 to surveillance. Both targets are on the move. We can't make the vehicle from here, but you sure as hell can.
Copy. What was he doing with that thing in his hand?
Same thing you always do.
Probably sending a text message. My kids are crazy over that.
That's our guy, right? What's his face, Sobotka from the drug corner?
Don't move in. Don't make a rash decision.
I need to get with Vandas.
Who's that?
Spiros. Where is he?
I don't know no Spiros.
Everybody cleaning up. Everyone's left to their own in this moment.
No shit.
So he just up and clocked him.
And Daniels had everybody write what they saw.
Yeah, even those suits.
Hey, that was smart. Daniels is sharp.
So where's Prez now?
Daniels took him home. I don't think he'll be coming back to this detail.
You never know. He might have one of those psychological bullshit things in his jacket. Gives him immunity or something.
Valchek gave him immunity, and he just put Valchek on his ass.
Well, it starts at one of those towers they got up all over the place, right? And ends up in a computer at a wireless provider.
So if you knew when the call was made, could you trace the call back to that tower? Because if you could, might you get a phone number? You get that, then you got the billing details, right?
Fool, do you have any idea how many people use cell phones? There must be thousands, hundreds of thousands at any time.
What you need is another variable.
Does that help narrow it down?
Yeah, the Fort Howard seawall. Ain't exactly Charles and Baltimore streets.
Yeah, you got another problem. Which wireless company? It must be what? You got Verizon, MCI, AT&T, Sprint. Shit, tin cans in a string. You got dozens of them.
I like how sort of that conversation as well, right there, sort of, I guess, parallels the events that were happening when, I forgot McNulty's mate in the FBI, when he was typing the message and that sort of message was going up, going somewhere as well. That was being sent to the Greek or the other FBI agent in San Diego, sort of like the higher ups. He's getting that message. That message is being relayed somewhere. So McNulty's onto it in terms of like how the Greeks are dealing with it. But at the same time, it's sort of like the same thing that was happening in my, like from what I saw with the agent typing up the sort of case file and that case file being sort of sent directly to the FBI. So they can sort of pinpoint and relocate which agent that message was sent to.
Lamar? Where's my Harper's? Speak what? Harper's, the new issue. You didn't say that one. You said New Republic and Atlantic and a new something else. I did not forget to tell you Harper's. Every week I tell you the same shit. Every week you forget half of what I say.
Oh, Lamar.
Go down to the newsstand and you get Harper's. And The Nation, too, which you also managed to forget. You know what the most dangerous thing in America is, right? Nigga with a library card. All damn day. He just sit there.
But what we gonna do when we start running out of good product? That's what we need to ask ourselves.
Yo, Bodie, if String went to East Side up in here, then why Box still got a man running them off?
Because they not coexisting at the moment. They ain't seen eye to eye. Bodie, don't do anything stupid with that type of information right there. Or that accusation.
This is getting us nowhere. We got nothing under Pyramid Inc. or any of the targets at any other cellular company.
It's on McNulty then.
Now this was a neat trick. No one ever did it before. Identified a cell phone using time and GPS. We got everything on the phone that was text messaging from those coordinates at 16:45 hours today.
You've got 2 months of text messages in this file.
I do, if you got a warrant.
Tell you what, friend. We're gonna go back home and we're gonna start typing that warrant tomorrow morning. But right now, we wouldn't mind just taking a peek at what my man's been up to the last 24 hours.
Exigent circumstances.
Oh no. Hey, that's
Thanks,
that
brother.
That's that badge going to work. 24 hours? Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Nothing's easy.
What's up?
They dumped their phones. They're trying to get onto the boss man's text messaging.
Yeah?
They sent that Greek mess over his email. After he inputs, the computer will translate it.
Got it.
What did fuck nuts get?
Oh, Prissy, is that the girl?
Fucking Boone's farm.
I could be completely wrong. Is that the girl that
So that's what the college kids drank.
that Nick said everyone's been up in? The one that was
We've
allegedly
been up
pregnant? That was
right here.
Ziggy was pranked with? I'm not sure. You reckon Nick kind of blames himself for what happened to Ziggy?
Damn Zig.
Or like taking some accountability? Don't tell me McNulty's doing one of them late night calls.
Yeah?
Oh, it's Kima.
Kima. Raids? Tonight? No, no problem. I can take him over to my parents. Kima, thanks for the call. Bye.
Don't get Russell used to this lifestyle, Kima. You're putting her in danger.
Judge wants to know how much longer.
We're close.
They got enough for arrests, surely. Surely. Yeah, man, it's a run against the clock. And that was it at the end. Storm warnings. And the freaking drugs were flushed down the storm drainage at the end. Come on, man. That was a fantastic episode of The Wire. We're cooking now. We're cooking. We got 2 episodes left of this season. And it's definitely heating up. Like, actions are going to be made. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I hope we do not lose any of our main crew. We've already lost Presbeluski. Listen, his badge is on the line again. And hopefully they bust this case and Valchek realizes how deep it went. And he gets some sense into that freaking stubborn mind of his. But yeah, this goes deep. And I'm not sure if all the individuals are going to get caught from this. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. And I'm getting invested in the project storyline now. Again, one individual in Brother Muzon. It's crazy how one individual injected into the show can change so much. And we're getting very little of Omar, but whenever he's on screen, it's so good. And the same thing with Brother Muzon. But you don't want to put Omar on Brother Muzon because that's clearly very, very, very dangerous. And I don't like seeing Omar being used as a pawn because he's the king, man. We don't want Omar being used as a pawn. And hopefully Omar sort of susses things out. I guess we'll see. Man, this is getting very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And if this sort of storyline that's happening in the projects now is going to carry over to season 3, oh boy, we're in for cinema. I hope you guys enjoy my reactions. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.